Happy Victory in Europe Day, everyone. With me today is...
Uh, Tequila!
Your drink of choice for tonight?
Well, it was Cinco de Mayo a couple days ago, so...
Yeah.
Cheap margarita, well... I feel really bad about that being an excuse for cheap margaritas at the place I go to. It's like, there's more to Cinco de Mayo than having a reason to drink booze, guys. Much more.
A lesson we can all take to heart.
Like, there was an actual war for independence, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So, I have some exciting news. As of a few hours ago, I have 100% beaten this game
Oh boy.
on this file.
Congratulations.
My last recording ran for 4.5 hours, so there will be... that video will be at least, like, 4 different videos.
Yeah.
I think one for the last couple missions, one for the Abstergo hacking that only becomes available at the end of the game, really. One video for like the audio files and assorted stuff that doesn't really, it's not interesting enough to commentate over.
Yeah.
And one for the ending. And an abridged version of the credits, since in typical Assassin's Creed fashion, they go on for like half an hour.
Yeah. I beat Far Cry 4, and it's not just Assassin's Creed, it's Ubisoft in general.
Oh.
I beat Far Cry 4 in 15 minutes, and the credits ran for half an hour.
Jeez.
Listen, Baconman is very precise with his words.
Apparently.
I won't say much more than that.
So, I will also say this video has a surprise ending. Can you guess what it is?
No. I will be surprised, because...
Oh. It certainly surprised me.
Yeah, boy.
So right now I'm trying to get up to that stupid viewpoint on Great Inagua, which also happens to be the island where once the end credits roll and you get put back in the game, that's where you end up.
Yep. Well, it's kind of your home base, so it makes sense.
Yeah. And just a note about treasure chests in this game. There's no actual Abstergo cheat that tells you to get all of the treasure chests, but they are necessary for 100% synchronization.
Yeah, I think there are a couple challenges, but it's like open like 10 chests or 15 chests. It's really easy to get, but everything else is kind of rolled into the 100% challenge.
Yeah, they all add a very minute percentage to your synchronization count.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, and hey, a water wheel. There are actually some, I don't know, they're not really, there are buildings that actually do move, and the most famous of these is a windmill on some random island that you can actually climb on the blades and you can hang on them as they turn.
Yeah.
Pretty neat.
There's a bunch of windmills in Unity, to be honest. And actually a couple in Assassin's Creed Rogue, now that I think about it. Actually, the ones in Rogue are actually fucking hilarious, because I think I have a picture of it, where the game thinks I'm sitting on a blade, and I'm really like 15 feet away from it, floating in midair.
That's called an Animus glitch, just so you know.
Yeah, I'll see if I can pull the screenshot of that.
I mean, it's not like the audio recordings in this game are stupid or anything. It's just, they're taken together. They're like 45 minutes long. So it's just, that video would just be everyone sitting around listening to the game talking, and it's just not interesting.
There's YouTube for that. I'm sure somebody's already put all the videos for this.
Yeah, well, this is going to be a self-contained LP, I'll have you know.
So this place. I hate this fucking jungle. I can't remember if I ever told you this story, at least on recording. I've ever told this story.
I don't know if it's a story, but you have complained about this island.
Well, you have to understand, like when I was doing this, like just running around looking for shit in this particular island.
Some great camera work there, by the way.
I got completely lost. and I managed to get myself so completely lost that I thought I found this awesome hidden spot. Because there's like a pile of treasure just sitting in a room. In a cave. And I walked upstairs and I was in the manor house. Like, wait, what? Oh, there was the path that from that one mission with Kid, but yeah. So pointless. So I think Great Inagua is the only place where you can find like a certain type of monkey.
No, that's actually Isla Providencia that has that monkey.
Oh, no, this one is the one with the Black Jaguar, though. Or the Black Panther.
No, the Panthers are on other islands, but I think the White Jaguar can appear on this island.
I just remember him always spawning in, like, one room when I was going for a thingy, a shanty. And so the shanty would always blow away, and I have to go kill him in order to get it.
But yeah, I think with white jaguars, they appear anywhere regular jaguars do. But there's no real point in looking for them since at the end of one of the assassin, sort of sub-assassin missions, you can kill one for free and then you can take its pelt. So you don't really need to hunt them since the game will pretty much give you one at one point.
Yeah, you only need to hunt one because the general sort, well, literally is nice enough to carry the pelts of just every animal in the game.
Yeah.
How?
Including white... Wow, Edward did quite a little jump there.
Wow.
Alright then.
I would expect it to move at some point, but I guess not.
I guess because I came up from below, it didn't know which way to go.
Still, it should have... There was at least 2 or 3 times where you're coming from the one side and it just didn't move at all. I don't know.
Weird. I think nothing's gonna beat me accidentally getting a shanty in Nassau.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah. So this jungle is just annoying because if you just look around, there's just not enough. There's just no good landmarks. You're in a very enclosed space, and the map's absolutely useless for what you need to do.
Yeah. It's very easy to get turned around without realizing you got turned around.
Yeah.
So, I assure you, that was all tremendously interesting running in the jungle, but we really do have more important things to be doing.
Alright, like getting a chest.
Yep. I mean, you all would just not believe how interesting the things I cut out are. It's just incredible. Oh yeah, this is also the first video on my new computer.
Yeah. How's that going?
It's going pretty well. It's a lot better than I remembered Windows 8 being. I did actually briefly own a Windows 8 machine, but I didn't like the touchpad. It was way too sensitive, so I downgraded and got a Windows 7, which, while it still works, it is quite slow compared to this machine. Like, processing a typical 45-minute video or something, it would take my old computer maybe like, I don't know, 12 hours at the least to do that. This machine, it takes like 2.
It's not too bad.
It is blazing fast.
Gonna run Unity.
I have no intention of playing Unity on this machine.
Oh.
I will be getting the Batman PS4.
I know.
Yeah. I thought my move to Japan would jeopardize me being able to get a Batman PS4, but I got some good news earlier today. That means I can get it when it gets released.
Are you gonna be able to import it? Well, yeah, of course you are. What am I saying? It's consumer electronics. It's not regulated by the AR. Hello, I worry about export controls for a living at times. I do many things.
Well, doesn't the PS4 keep the no region restrictions from the PS3?
That's not even related to what I'm talking about, sadly.
Oh, whatever.
I'm talking more or less about if it's legal to export out of the United States, as in it's a restricted item on the... Well, it's not an ITAR-controlled item, thank God, but... which is the International Treaty of Arms Regulations.
I mean, I guess it's interesting going on the old Mayan ruins, but yeah, it's just we have too much stuff going on this video.
Yeah, so we've...
And there was one secret cave that took me a really long time to find for some stupid reason, but we will be getting to that presently since it has a treasure map in it.
Now, have you managed to buy everything in the shantytown?
I think so.
You got the bonfire, you got the harbor master, the tavern, the general store.
What do you be needing today, then?
The brothel. It's not a brothel, I know, but
yeah,
I shouldn't say it's a brothel, but I'm conditioned to think of Ezio, and it was always a brothel then. And your sister ran it.
Well, that was Brotherhood.
True, but still.
And excuse me, it was a courtesans club. Which the difference between courtesans and prostitutes is really kind of a...
I said brothel. I didn't say...
Really.
Alright.
Just pimping out the jackdaw a little. Not much we can really get without more money or more materials, which I am in short supply of.
Yeah. Well, looks a little prettier.
Yeah, it's getting there. But just because I have completed the main game does not mean I am done recording Assassin's Creed 4. I still have the Avaline missions and all of Freedom Cry, which I have not even started yet.
Ooh, you probably like Freedom Cry.
Probably.
It's an interesting set of
new swords. And still going. Cannon barrel pistols are pretty good.
Which is why you're not buying them.
Yeah, exactly. The standard wheel-lock pistols, the only good thing about them is their range. They have the longest range in the game, but they are very weak, and they're just really not that good.
Yeah. So.
But actually, even on my completed file, I'm still only at 97% of the database. I don't know why, but...
Trying to think if there's... You know, every once in a while there's like a landmark where there isn't anything really around it, but...
Yeah, that's possible. I mean, this game is not... For some reason, this game is very picky and choosy about what it will show in the pop-up and what it will not. Like, back when we were in Havana at the start of the game, we got like 2 or 3 database pop-ups, but I've just had nothing since.
Well, to be fair, you're mostly just sailing around little random islands that really have no significant importance.
But the same thing in Kingston. Sometimes I get the database pop-ups, sometimes I don't.
What was that?
Oh boy.
Ooh, another wild pig. An important upgrade.
And now that I have a completed game file, I can also show what all the cheats are.
Yep.
I know what the last cheat does, but I'm looking forward to seeing it in action actually, because I know what it does, but I've never seen it personally.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I have an idea brewing in my mind for what I should do for the post-game video. I'm thinking of a Jackdaw endurance match where I sail around Jamaica and I try to take out as many ships as I can without repairing once.
Believe it or not, that's actually a achievement in Rogue.
Huh.
You turn on the there's some like harder difficulty cheat and you basically just go around and see how long you can survive. I think there's one for doing it on a ship and one for doing it on a foot.
Oh, good old freezing.
Yeah.
I don't know why that happened to me this time through the game. Maybe my PS3 is showing its age.
What do we got here? Oh, that's a... Should be able to kill it. That was a leopard?
I had to kill the noble beast.
Yeah, there is a white jaguar. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh yeah. I was when I was crafting the hunter outfit, which you get from killing one white jaguar and one of the red howler monkeys that we can't get to. I was wondering why I had 2 white jaguar pelts, and there you go. That's the reason why.
Yep.
I completely forgot I did that. And yeah, here's the secret cave. It's down by the docks. There's some stupid tree you have to climb in to actually get up there, but we're finally done with Great Inagua. Thank God.
Yep. I actually kind of like that one. It's kind of a neat little...
Yeah, it's not just like on the beach or something.
Oh boy.
Some freak storms in this part of the ocean.
Get off the squall! Haul them in! Get off the wind! Bring them up.
So this is Crooked Island?
Apparently.
It looks pretty straight to me.
Maybe it is just a commentary on the population. Oh, and apparently I am among the 7,290-something of the most prosperous pirates on the PS4, so there you go.
Nice. For a brief time, I was number 1 in most double assassinations during a challenge.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think they... Does Ubisoft even do challenges for this game anymore?
I don't know. I think they might have just set it up so it automatically rotates.
Huh.
But I couldn't really tell you. I haven't played this game in earnest in a long while.
There's a set of pistols and a set of swords you can only get through community challenges, and unfortunately, for whatever reason, they're not running those challenges, so I can't get them.
Yeah.
Apparently, people who play this game, surprisingly, are quite violent. I remember Ubisoft released some statistics about this game shortly after its release, and there were like, I don't know, 1 million ships sunk within the first week or something.
The pirates.
It was some absurd number of kills.
Hey. Edward, you're a goddamn idiot.
Hey,
These misunderstandings seem pretty common in taverns in this game.
Yeah. Like, what do we really need to continually beat up people just to get a drink at a tavern? Like,
Well, as I was telling Subponticate, the things you have to do to get a drink around here. I mean, Edward never has these kind of misunderstandings in Havana or Kingston, so maybe these people just
Yes, he
need to be
did.
civilized. Oh, well, in Havana, but not in Kingston.
true, but at least in Kingston, everybody knew who the hell he was.
Yeah. Oh yes, I discovered in a few missions that if you do certain things at the start of sort of listening missions where you have to tail guys and listen to them, if you do certain things, you can cause those missions to bug out, and you can have the quietest listening mission ever. For example, one time there's a mission where you have to tail some guys through a heavily guard-infested area. And what I did before that was I had a group of dancers with me to sort of, get through the first part easily. The dancer sort of automatically went towards the guys who are supposed to be listening to, and they were distracted. They were distracted for a little while. Then they started walking like the mission script says they should, and they weren't talking at all. I was wondering if there was a glitch. Maybe they weren't talking yet was the problem, but no, it was the quietest sneaking mission ever, so I had to restart the mission because I want to get the dialogue in.
Yeah.
It's the little things that bug me.
Yeah. Oh, that's a really easy one. Provided that you actually have a controller that connected to port 1. Because all you're gonna have to... There's... actually, that isn't... And there you go.
Yep, it's as easy as that.
Or not.
Although in later assassination missions, I try not to use the pistol so much, just because the hidden blade requires you to be a bit more creative.
Yeah, but...
It feels a little cheeky to use the gun all the time, even if it is by far the most effective thing is shoot a berserk dart at the guy. And
yeah, I was about to say that's what I would normally do.
His buddies will kill you for him.
And it's silent, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Attracting unwanted attention.
Bastards and mistakes!
Oh, my shield. There you go.
Finally.
Don't lose sight of them!
Yeah, that mechanic was introduced very early in Assassin's Creed 3, but it's not one of those things that popped up a huge amount in the game.
It popped up more in Assassin's Creed 3 than this game, to be quite honest, because if you're fighting a group of guards in the wilderness or in the town, you seem to always attract attention, and there's enough to always make a firing line. In this game, generally speaking, not so much, because the guard patrols are a lot more sparse. Like, they are there, but they are not there in nearly as much force as they were in 3. So.
Right. I have replayed every game in this series except for 1 and 3, and 3 is one of those games you would have to pay me quite a bit to get me to go back and play, because I did not hate it as much as most people do, but it would be a really tiring game to replay. Yeah,
like, I eventually want to replay it because technically I really never I've not quite 100%ed it. And that will bug me for a long time. No, you have to understand, I have like 99%ed it, but the last 1% is a single optional objective in one of the sea combats that I can't really get because they maxed out the Aquila. It's one of the ones where you have to shoot a bunch of like leak spots, but I sink the ship. I end up sinking the ships before I can find the weak spots.
Oh.
Kind of
I think I remember what I don't remember the specifics of that mission, but I do recall an objective like that.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Oh, hey, Elliot Harpoon.
Yeah.
That one is actually pretty useful.
Yeah, it really is. It is really tough to kill white whales without a lot of harpoons and a lot of upgraded ones.
And we're down on Marijuana Island. So, have a high time. Smoke them.
That guy's a really good shot at close range.
Yeah.
There was one deck shipboarding event I did. I still have it in one of the videos, but I grabbed a rifle from some guy, and I was wanting to kill the guy right in front of me with it, but he was doing his attack lunging animation, and just at the time before he would have hit me, I shot him in the head with it. So even I can pull off some rare moments of actual talent.
I never said you couldn't.
No, going by how my plantation raiding operations go, apparently I'm pretty bad at those.
The real secret is to use rope darts on the key holders, but not
I
always.
will not. Yeah, I will not have those
for a while.
Let's see until part 33, I think, is the first time I get them.
33.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start crying.
I think video 33 is when I first get the rope darts.
We're on video 13. Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, this is a pretty long game to 100%.
Yeah.
And part 33 is of course not the end of the game. The main game will probably last until like part 37, I think.
Yeah, you get roped out pretty late in the game, people. It's kind of sad.
Very weird design decision. At least they're pretty funny. When you go to Havana at the end of the game, big spoilers there. I was having fun goofing off a little. I managed to string up 6 Spaniards on a single one of those rope bridges that go across the roofs.
Yeah.
I
had one just like a tree where I just like hung 6 guys on it, and it was like sad, but funny.
I was inspired by a screenshot of Assassin's Creed 3 I saw in the Black Flag thread. That some guy had like 20 guys up in a tree. Because people, when they are bored, they can do some pretty bloodthirsty things in video games.
No comment. Especially Mr. I'm going to go start a poison dance party.
Yeah. I mean, you have to... It was worth it for the laughs. I mean, I think every Assassin's Creed... Every Ezio trilogy player has done something like that at least once.
Probably. So... They've taken on yet another assassination contract.
There's a lot of them. They're not nearly as obnoxious as the one in Sin 2, where each little town had like 20 missions.
Well, most towns only get like 1-ish.
In Assassin's Creed 2?
No, I mean in this game.
Oh yeah, right.
So,
I'm just saying they're not as obnoxious in this game as they were in 2, where, as I mentioned, apparently Lorenzo wants you to kill like half of Italy.
half of Italy hates him.
Apparently, but yeah. I do like that they went to the effort of giving your targets voices, at least. It helps to differentiate the missions, I think. But luckily, this fellow is alone. It's not really a problem at all. I mean, I never said I would stop shooting people in the head. But...
No, it's effective and it generally works.
Yeah.
Being a sniper is not a bad thing.
Yeah, but the real cherry tapper is being able to pickpocket the guy before you kill him.
That's always, so you're saying what you need?
Yep.
Oh, you need to kill one more deer. Hold on.
Alright.
Okay, sorry about that.
Secret admirer?
No, the Rangers just beat the Capitals in overtime. Fuck you, Washington. Go Rangers.
So this is the new Libertalia, eh? Stinks the same as every other squat I've robbed.
Oh hey, Charles Vane and Jack Rackham. Two real good men.
Why the long face? You fallen in love?
With your blouse. You're welcome to Nassau, gents. Everyone is that does their fair share.
Fair share? What is this, a fucking monastery?
We was led to believe that Nassau was a place where men did as they pleased.
Safe keeping others from doing the same. Aye.
Everything is permitted.
Captain
Nothing
Thatch,
is...
as I live and breathe. What is this magnificent muzzle you've cultivated, eh?
Why fly a black flag when a black beard will do? What brings you two gents this far north?
The word is, Cuban governor himself is fixing to receive a massive gold from a nearby fort. Until then, it's just sitting there, itching to be took.
Governor Torres himself, eh? Sounds promising.
Welcome to Nassau, Captain Vane. Mr. Rackham.
Now, where can a man find a bit of rough? Do you know what I mean?
I kind of have a confession to make about Video 17.
Yeah.
I had a version of it on my computer for a while, but then when I started going through the videos again, trying to find good moments to screenshot from them, I started noticing something very strange. I had the video from the material. I had this Part 17 material in one video, but then I noticed there was an entire conversation between Edward Blackbeard and Hornigold in Nassau that sort of sets up a plot thread for the next few missions. I completely forgot about that and didn't include it in Part 17, so I had to go back and basically make a new Part 17 to get that conversation in there. I completely forgot about it.
Yeah. Uh-oh. So where's this guy heading out?
This guy is over in the forest in the swamps.
Is he right on the church?
No,
Oh, no.
he's way out there. I mean, it's just the little things when you do these videos that you have to pay attention to.
Yeah. I was just curious because there is an assassination contract in Kingston, and it involves a guy in the church over there. I don't know if he did it or not, but
Well, I've 100% of the game, so...
well, I
did do
know.
it.
At one point, I don't know if you've shown it yet, but
No, I haven't even gotten to Kingston.
not Kingston. I mean, it's in Nassau.
Oh.
So the top of that church is actually a viewpoint. So you may or may not be able to fast travel onto the top of it, and hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
I think you are just out of the range for this.
I'll never surrender and never back down.
I just wanted to let this man say his last words before I indirectly end his life. Let's see how long he can last.
Well, we got him.
Not very long.
Not very. This is the one. This church is right here.
Now, you look at that map very carefully. You notice the X marks the spot, obviously. From the way the map is drawn, you think that's referring to the ocean. It is not. Let's just say that.
No, it's probably because it's referring to the church, which I think it's actually somewhere down in the swamp right below you.
You can see the manor house. It's the only one like that in Nassau.
Yeah.
And you want to follow the paths. But again, you're thinking that top right part is the ocean. Again, it is not. It is near the swamps. This took me like 30 minutes to find out. It was not a fun 30 minutes, I will tell you that. And your great reward, which the game spoils for you, is gray sails. Ooh.
Well, I mean, it's for the woman in your life who enjoys masochism.
I guess. I hate those commercials for that movie. By the way, they are on constantly.
You haven't heard anything until you get to the point where they're advertising for a 50 Shades of Grey teddy bear, complete with fuzzy little handcuffs.
That's a thing that exists.
Yes.
Wow. I guess I shouldn't have been surprised they made a trilogy out of it, since they make trilogies out of everything these days, but what's the story in that book worth continuing? That's my problem.
It's a Good question. One that I
mean-
don't quite have an answer for.
I mean, I realize I am not exactly in the demographic for that book, but wow. Some things will always be a mystery to me, I suppose.
This is the mission! Oh well. This is the one I was thinking about, just... I may have accidentally spoiled a few minutes ago.
Oh well.
Yeah, you can actually fast travel to the church for this assassination contract. It's really kind of stupid. I'm for sale. Oh boy.
I was thinking of hiring. Oh, alright. Oh, I did hire those mercenaries. The video's quality didn't made me think I didn't. But we're going to be doing something a little different. Let's see if these idiots can do my job for me. Turns out they can't, since they can't even follow me very well. I'm just so glad for subtitles in Assassin's Creed games because sometimes I can barely hear the guys when they're talking because I'm far away from them.
It's kind of like the Arkham series.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, I don't know where these guys are talking about going straight and becoming an accountant, but just nearby, and oh wait, I just accidentally broke their legs and killed them.
Yeah.
You could probably just shoot him with a berserk dart and be done with it.
Work your magic.
Oh hey, one of them managed. One of them managed to get over here.
Yeah, but he's got two guys.
I have a shot!
3 guys and a sniper. 2 guys and a sniper.
It's not looking good, but that sniper's apparently pretty bad.
Yeah.
And his friends don't seem to want to help him very much.
Yep. I think no?
He's not dead yet.
I have a shot!
And there goes the grenade. He's gonna get knocked to the ground in a second. Yep.
He's still ticking.
He's doing pretty good, all in all.
Wow, that sniper has fired 4 times. Hasn't hit once. Unfortunately, my mercenary friend failed.
Yeah. Maybe if his other 3 buddies showed up, it might have worked. But, alas,
Yeah.
they
Things
probably got drowned. They probably got eaten by crocodiles in the swamp because they broke the pathfinding. So this is the first of the Templar hunt missions, I think?
Yeah, actually, we've done like 3 of them before now.
Okay,
Yeah, this is the first one I'll actually finish to completion while I'm still in Nassau.
Travers?
What tide brings you? You dress the part of an assassin, yet I don't know your face.
Name's Kenway. I'm here to warn you of a threat to your bureau.
Yes, I have noticed some suspicious men lurking about. I believe they work for a noted Templar called Upton. Could you eliminate them for me?
Oh, I may be persuaded. For a price. You wouldn't happen to know anything about a Templar key, would you?
I'm sure you may find it among Upton's men. If I'll tell you where they are.
You've got yourself a
this is the
deal.
one I'm thinking of.
Which one are you thinking of?
It probably is, because I think it was the one set on Nassau, so...
Oh boy, another listening proximity mission.
Where is the nearest set of dancers? Right over there.
This is not going well.
And we've completely trivialized this entire mission. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wanted the goods transported to his residence instead.
But why? What's he gonna do with them?
I don't know. Store them, smuggle them.
Smuggle them away from his own smuggling.
I know. It sounds ridiculous, but a job's a job.
What?
I can't say I didn't see that one coming. Let's try that again.
Wanted the goods transported to his residence instead.
But why? What's he gonna do with them?
I don't know. Store them, smuggle them.
Smuggle them away from his own smuggling operation.
I know. It sounds ridiculous, but a job's a job.
I suppose you're
Pet
right.
the cat.
Well, as I said, Edward doesn't really like cats. They just sort of go between his go under his legs.
Hey, did you ever think about that word, smuggler? Rather funny, ain't it?
Whoever thinks about words.
It certainly but say it. Smuggler. Smuggler.
This is the most...
You're right.
This is the best conversation in the game, I'll have you know.
Here, wait, mate. Maybe we shouldn't be saying it quite so loud, though.
On account of it being smuggling.
On account of it being smuggled.
Smuggler.
It is a funny word when you think about it.
Oh, God damn it.
The others be waiting.
I'm just saying these guys have a point.
Yes. This should be easy.
So we move the goods, then we go to the inn.
Or we should be so lucky.
Smuggler. Oh, look, there they are.
Hello. Never mind. Do as he tells you.
Stop!
That guy recovers pretty fast.
Yeah.
What? Is Vance your...
My blood brother, we work together. And those were not Templars that you killed, they were my work.
I didn't kill anyone.
Don't blame me. Your brother ordered it.
Does he mean to use it?
Yeah, this
I
is
don't
the
know,
mission
mate.
I'm thinking of.
I'm only after a Templar key.
A what? Please. I need for you to tell me everything.
And why should I trust you?
Meet me at the Bureau, and I will show you.
Oh, bother.
Now this mission, the next mission in this little sequence coming up is the one with the surprise ending, as you can notice by the video almost being over.
This is a good mission. A good little campaign.
Yeah. Some lighthearted stuff. I would say the Havana Templar hunt missions are the best of these kind of missions, though.
That's my
lovesick
favorite,
idiot of
but-
a brother has misled you.
Start from the start, mate.
Recently, our trade introduced us to a formidable woman, Jing Lang, a pirate from the farthest seas of the Orient.
Intriguing.
She and Vance quickly became inseparable.
Any reason he should have thought your men were spies?
Well, there is the treasure.
Oh?
A pirate sold us a map. We each kept half. Come, I will meet him now. If you follow with discretion, you may hear it for yourself. Follow me at a distance. If anyone sees you, tell them you are my bodyguard. There are thieves about who would stop at nothing to secure either half of the map.
Like Edward, for instance, but, you know.
Edward's not a thief.
Hide there. Follow me when Vance arrives.
Good day, my brother.
Good day, brother. If I may still call you that.
Why? What else would you call me?
Stranger, perhaps? I barely know you. And if the whispers around town are to be believed, you would have me gone and done away.
Upton, come. You know better than to give it to gossip. They're always too small. Broken tongues turn everything to sentimental comedy.
It's domestic tragedy I'm trying to avoid.
Well said, brother. No stronger bonds than family, except business.
You know what's a weird thing I've noticed sometimes when you're fighting ships?
That is
Yeah.
very...
Sometimes you'll get a notice, Edward, your ancestor did not kill domestic animals or something, even though you're firing at ships.
Might not be domestic animals, but sometimes there are single
The map to the treasure. To our legacy.
there are fishing boats, domestic vessels.
No, I'm pretty... Well, it said domestic animals, like if you killed a dog, so... Even when I'm... there was a time when I was fighting some British...
There's a dog on the boat. I'm sorry, you killed the dog.
That's the only guess I got. It's just so weird. Sometimes that message pops up when you're in the middle of a ship battle. I've never understood why.
It's bounty.
I really don't think that...
The Travers estate and plantations. No more smuggling. No more organising men. No shipments. No risk. Why not begin now?
But Vance, are you sure your future will unfold so easily?
What do you mean? What are you implying?
I am not implying, I am merely asking. Do you really imagine Jing as the lady of the house? Mistress of servants, brood mother?
Should I not imagine it? You question her love, her fitness.
Of course not. But knowing her as you do, you must appreciate that she's a woman of action. She needs the sea, challenge.
You know, killing these guys at high speeds reminds me of one time in multiplayer when there was a whole brouhaha going on with my team attacking the other. Yeah. And what happened was that I was going around the corner pretty nonchalantly. I looked like an NPC. And I had my poison ready. So the guy is running past me because he doesn't think anything of me. So while he's running past me, I just casually inject some poison into him.
Yes!
Nice.
It was masterfully executed.
You always had to be the favoured child, the golden boy. Can't stand it that she would give her heart to me, but she can't even give you a second glance. So you hate her.
I have no hate.
Oh, and in this game at least, in manhunt missions, you can actually kill people if you're being hunted.
I will have your heart.
If you have what's called a booby trap, I think, you can plant it in gate chase breakers like gates or elevators. If the guy runs through that on the pursuing team, it'll blow him up and kill him, even when he's the one hunting. I didn't know that was even possible, but it makes sense. But I've done it like twice.
Yeah.
Stop a moment. I can help you fade away.
Now watch very carefully what happens in the cutscene coming up.
You have to laugh.
After I kill this last guy.
What am I to tell my order? You know we can't leave until I have it.
Taking care of
This is the worst accent.
time.
More time?
Yes.
Your loyalty
This
makes me
is-
shocked. I think you're not man enough to see it through.
My flower. It is all but done. I've hired a man. In moments, Upton's life will be over, and the map will be ours.
You hired a man. In your scriptures, did Cain hire a man? No, Cain was a man. Come to the field, he said to Abel, and he did it himself. He did not require a third
Oh
man to
boy,
carry
that Ethernet cable.
Yeah.
We'll have so many witnesses as we do in their soul.
All the time.
He's doing it now.
Right this moment?
Nothing can save him now.
Now, this guy, he takes pretty long to actually do something. You can just find him crouching over by... Yeah, you can see him, that little blue, gold glow. Pretty easy
Yeah.
shot. But he's not going to move. Now he moves. Well, accidents happen. And then he doesn't
Yeah.
die.
Edward? I believe I just saved your life, mate.
Thanks. He said he would kill me. I thought it was bluster.
See what's not happening?
Brother, despite what you told me, I thought it meant something.
It froze. The game
His
froze.
face, that face. Oh god. Oh god.
At first, I thought this was one of those random little freezes, but nope, I had to turn the PS3 off.
That's